is my ID. And this is my audience member. Thanks. Okay. So, who here has seen or read Harry Potter? I know it was a big part of my childhood, and it was a big part of a lot of people around me's childhood. I know how magical it was for me the first time I went to Universal, even when I was like 14. It still meant a lot to me and had a huge impact on me. But that is actually one of the books that is on the list of banned books, believe it or not. So why are books getting banned? Why is this important? Why do we need to change this? Why do we need to dial it back a little bit? And why am I a credible person to talk about this? Well, to start, I am a secondary education major, focusing on English. So this will have a huge impact on my future career. And I also, in the past, have done a presentation on banned books. So previous research for this has shown that a lot of the books that are being banned are things that were really common in our education. And some of these books would be The Hunger Games, Fahrenheit 451, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Where the Wild Things Are. It's really surprising. And I understand banning books, but to an extent. You know, little kids shouldn't be reading stuff that seniors read in high school. But kids' books that are getting banned are like The Hungry Caterpillar. That was one of my favorite books as a kid. So why are they getting banned? According to Barnes & Nobles, witchcraft, violence, sexually explicit, them being inappropriate for an X age group, and vulgar language are just some of the reasons that these books are getting banned. Parents are starting to find more and more reasons on why they're getting banned, or why they think they should be banned. They're not seeing the bigger picture on how it's going to impact their children's future literacy, because they won't have the same experiences that our generation and generations before us had. And when it comes to the process of book banning, some don't even get passed because parents seem to not know what they're talking about. One of the requirements for banning a book is for the parent or whoever is pushing for the ban to actually read the entire book and pull out the exact pieces that they think are inappropriate for whoever they're trying to get banned for. And once they hear that, they don't like that anymore because it's just too much work. But there are the people who do continue to push, and it does get certain books banned. So why did they really help us? They've helped us get to where we are because literacy and history have overlapped all throughout time. I actually took an American literature class this year where we learned about how it's pushed each other. Literacy has shown us how to grow as people and shown us different viewpoints on certain topics, such as the yellow wallpaper, and about how bed rest is not the best cure for postpartum depression. And that's just one example of many that has shaped where we are today. So how can we change this? According to ABS, the American Library Association, they say that we can fight back because of our First Amendment rights. Pretty self-explanatory there. And then also just joining the American Library Association, because they are trying to prevent this as well. The more people that they have, the better off they have at preventing this in the future. And I realize that parents need to realize the impact it has on others and how out of hand it's gotten. And as a future teacher, I would like other people to realize this so that it doesn't restrict me in my future job and picking what book I think is best for the kids to learn from and what would be the most fun for them to do. Like if I wanted to do a Hunger Games unit, I did a previous field hour experience where the kids actually read the Hunger Games because it was not banned in their school, and they had so much fun. They got to write their own little fan fiction on it, and they just really enjoyed it, and it made learning fun for them. These harsh restrictions can create a false reality for these kids, and when they get into the real world, they're going to be clueless on certain topics and things, and they'll also have a lack of experience that their peers did not get restricted on. Thank you.